Have we met before?
Vaguely remember that face.
How dare you. Natalie Roles, what a pleasure it is to welcome you to the Gerry Anderson Podcast.
I'm really impressed that I'm here. I made it.
You did make it. It's been a bit of a coming and going, hasn't it, over the past few months?
A few years to get here.
A few years, a few decades, dare I say.
Decades, I know.
So, Natalie, can you remind us, yes, if we need you reminding, and our viewers and listeners, who you played in Space Precinct?
I played Chloe Vincent. Or I could be Chloe Vincent.
Yes.
Because it was a slightly helium voice, if I remember. And I remember thinking, I think I saw maybe one line and I was really put out.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a bit later.
Yeah,
that's right.
there was a lot of stuff going on about the behind the scenes. Yeah. Anyway,
the
we'll get to
redubbing
that.
Bombshell. That's right.
But Idris Elba was dubbed as well, so I don't mind.
You're in good company.
Good company and Richard James.
Well, there we are. And I can assure you that we won't revoice you for this podcast.
Good.
All right.
You weren't dubbed.
Well, actually, as Commander, which is the evil alien that I played opposite you, I had no dialogue. So in a way, I wasn't dubbed. But in my regular role,
The regular one.
I was dubbed. So I was neither seen nor heard.
And did you ever feel like you wanted to make...
I'm asking the questions.
I'm a podcaster, I forgot.
Yes, I know, and we'll talk
But
about
I'm not
that
today.
as well. Natalie Roles, so many strings to your bow, such a long and illustrious career. Our viewers and listeners will know you from all sorts of things, Space Precinct, of course, but also The Bill and the likes of Cold Feet and Men Behaving Badly, and more latterly, The Bill podcast as well, and Letters from Helvetica, which is something else I'd like to talk to you about.
Yes, 2 series
If I may.
of a fiction podcast.
Excellent.
Yeah.
They're all the rage podcasts, apparently.
They are. It's that time, isn't it? Got to keep ourselves busy.
Yeah.
No, that's actually really interesting. It's audio, so I found a love for that. I've really have enjoyed recording and heading off to a Vanuatu island.
Right.
So
in audio only.
In audio,
sadly.
I know if the BBC are watching this.
You think they have the
Channel
budget?
4, they've got no budget.
Yeah.
Or maybe Jamie.
Yes, we could have a Gerry Anderson style crossover, maybe.
Can you imagine?
Could happen.
No, so that's audio's fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
So we'll come up to your appearance in Space Precinct very shortly. But first of all, we play a little game with all of our guests.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's called Super Identification. I have a feeling you might do quite well in this, judging from the messages that we've.
To everybody.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to show you some very quick clips, and they are very quick, from each of the opening credits of every Gerry Anderson series.
Okay.
There are 18 of them. They're really quick, and I want you to shout out the ones that you know when you see them.
No, it's going to be embarrassing.
You ready for this?
Sorry now.
Here we go.
Avengers.
1957.
Oh, this is way back, isn't it?
Of course it is. Number 2.
Pass.
Still black and white. Still early days.
It's not Thunderbirds, is it?
Not Thunderbirds.
No.
It will be in a moment.
Oh, see, I don't know any of these. I wasn't born.
Fair enough. Fun though, aren't they? Oh, hold that thought.
It's coming up, isn't it?
It is coming up.
Stingray.
Yes. That's your first point.
Got one.
I think you might know this one.
Of course I do. Thunderbirds.
Yep.
Oh, look.
You might even know this one.
I know the music.
Yeah, okay.
Who is it? It's Captain Scarlet.
Good, I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah.
Followed by
And the
Joe 90.
Mermatrons.
That's a strange one. Not many people get that one.
Don't know that.
Into
I
live
like the music.
action, Gerry Anderson now.
I know it.
This
but
one?
I don't know it. That's Space 1999.
Very good. Yeah.
This is an emergency.
And now into the 80s.
I should know this.
Maybe not. You might know this one.
Was I in this?
I'll give you that. Space Precinct.
Oh, that's a purple castle thing. How did I get that?
Wow, okay.
18.
So this is the last one. That was New Captain Scarlet. A CGI
that was-
imagining. Natalie, not bad at all.
3 or 2?
Well, I'm going to give you Purple Castle thing, because it was actually Lavender Castle,
oh.
which I think you might have got. I'm going to give you 6 points.
Oh, my goodness.
Honestly, that's not bad at all. Some people get the full 18, as you can imagine.
Oh, look, you're
Some-
trying to relax me. I know what you're doing here.
Some
you're trying
get-
to make me...
Some, like Glenn Marks, got 3. So 6 is not bad at all.
Okay.
And there's your little
that's
Thunderbirds
cute.
model. So I'll pop you on the side of the table next week, and you can be part of our illustrious league table.
Models. I've never had a model of any. Never.
Now you see.
Have you?
Oh. Of course.
Bet you.
Yeah. So a lot of our guests grew up with, the Thunderbird 2 dinky toy or a Space 1999 Eagle, or even if they were lucky, one of these sort of Comlock things.
I love your table,
Space 1999. You never had any of the toys?
Do you know, this is why it's so fabulous, how they repeat in time. So my son, he's got the Thunderbirds kit. He's got the lunchbox, he's got the whole thing. And a gorgeous friend of mine, she actually sent an eBay whole collection of Lady Penelope. I've got so many bits in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
He's past it now, but it began when he had chicken pox.
Huh.
And so I can relive all of that chicken pox and a dump from eBay.
Yes.
And it was all this wonderful stuff.
I mean, it is strangely timeless, isn't it? We're talking
Absolutely.
50 years ago for some of this stuff, and people are still buying the toys and the models.
And also the DVD of Thunderbirds was on repeat.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, not for me, for my son.
Yeah.
And that was that chicken pox idea, but it kept him immersed.
Yes.
And then he sat in a cardboard box for about 6 weeks, converting the cardboard box into a rocket, into so many different things, and it ended up as guillotine.
Right.
I have no idea where that came from.
It was a very, very strange place very quickly. Let's move on. So now, what were you watching as a child? What inspired you on sort of TV and film, or what were you reading? What kind of child were you?
I was a 70s kid.
Yeah.
So I grew up in that super free time.
Yeah. It was summer all year, wasn't it? I remember.
It was
70s,
summer all year.
it?
They just never ended those summer breaks, did they? But it was certainly Space 1999. I remember. I can remember the opening sequence.
Yeah, right.
Barbara Bain.
Yeah.
Mr. Lando. He was, the whole, that just got me.
Yeah.
So, but the puppeteering, all of that before, that got my imagination. Yeah. So for me, it was all part of growing up.
Great.
That was
Well, you've mentioned it there. Let's have a little look at some Space 1999.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes.
Let's take a look.
Oh, don't ever ask me to do that again. They had the minds of geniuses and the instincts of vultures.
What do they want, Maya?
Well, they're a species that live on radiation.
Radiation?
Yeah. It's the only kind of energy they can assimilate. It's what keeps them alive.
But what do they want here?
Well, their planet ran out of radiation.
Right.
They're starving. Unless they get a huge intake soon, they're gonna die. They want a nuclear waste dump so that
Wait a minute. That could be beneficial to us.
He's thinking it through, isn't he?
Nuclear waste.
It's not that easy.
Why not?
Well, they need the kind of intense radiation they would get from blowing up the dumps.
Blowing them up? That would destroy us.
That's why they've got control of our minds, so that we don't know what we're doing when we blow them up.
Why haven't they just blown up the dumps themselves?
They have very little kinetic energy.
Good question,
They don't seem to
Barbara.
be able to handle physical activity. They plan to manipulate us into exploding them for them.
How?
By making us think that we're doing one thing when actually we're doing something else.
It's what they did to me in the Eagle. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Helen, Bartlett, and Ehrlich.
Uh-oh. Trouble awaits.
Oh.
The Bringers of Wonder, Space 1999.
Do you know, I'm tingling from just seeing that. That just takes you right back.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Now, Barbara Bain gets a bit of flack. Did at the time in the press for her rather cool performance, shall we say.
Are we surprised?
And even now.
That's rubbish,
Sort of
isn't it?
ridiculed.
really?
I don't see it. I think it's
No.
magnificent.
She was a queen.
Yeah.
Queen of space.
It's Queen of Space. Now, were you watching that as a... I mean, we're talking 76, 77, I think, so as a very young child. Did you make that connection that you somehow wanted to be part of that world in terms of being an actor, or was this a much later decision?
I do really remember heading off and being able to just watch what I wanted to watch at that time. And I remember it being quite a big deal going up to my mum and dad's bed and, you know, with snacks and just being transported.
Yes.
And I think that's what it did.
Yes.
And I loved dance. I loved movement. I was in I was in like, I think those days it was dance festivals and, you know, it would be Strictly or something, wouldn't it? It would be, but it was a real expression. I think we were much freer with expression around that time.
Right.
So, yeah, we were, I think it all helped.
Yeah.
My sister was a ballet dancer. She was a brilliant performer.
Right.
To tell stories in you know, in a ballet world, but that didn't do it for me. I was much more it was more energy and
And so when did that then transform into the idea of I want to be an actor?
I think I was around 12 and I ended up following her to dance school and doing much more theatre. We had a theatre attached to our school, so when the holidays came along, we were allowed to perform and stay on if we wanted, which I always opted for.
Yeah, of course.
But if I wasn't doing that, I was usually working in my dad's garage, and that was a practical sort of life. You know, we would put things together and do jobs together, so there was a good combination of that and being quite down to earth. Like, you know, he would fix things. Like my uncle, he still makes little bits for dolls' houses. So he would make the furniture out of something. So, you know, it was a creative time. So I remember the 70s being quite creative. And if I wasn't chopping around on my chopper.
I remember it well.
And not coming home till, you know, sun was down. We were out and about playing around. Yeah.
And did you then go to drama school or university? How did you have any training at all?
I was treading the boards at 18.
Amazing.
So I was...
Gosh.
Yeah, we couldn't afford those things. We were just out earning what we could. So dance, theatre... I found myself at 22 really in a lucky position. And Clockwork Orange was being performed with... Bono, U2 were doing the music.
Yes.
Arlene Phillips was doing the choreography.
Yes.
And it was Phil Daniels.
Yes, for the RSC.
At the RSC.
At the Barbican, I think.
At the Barbican.
Crikey.
So I ended up auditioning for this, and we had to do Shakespeare pieces for the audition, and I got in.
Well.
So, but it was really strange because I did 2 seasons there, but I didn't do any Shakespeare. It was that was something I had to change. So last year I did Shakespeare.
It took you all that time.
Woohoo!
Right. Wow, amazing.
So it's it's been an interesting journey. I think us actors,
absolutely right. Yes,
we find ourselves in these positions. And it's like, where is this going to take us? We didn't know. Well, you didn't know for sure that you would be wearing a mask.
That's right.
And then how many years later
I've been talking about it still. Although I do like talking about it.
No, you love it.
Yeah, to be fair. Well, okay, talking of which, so we've mentioned your love of dance and your love of acting. Well, Space Precinct gave you the opportunity to combine them both.
It came round
Didn't
full circle. I like what you did there.
Now, we've got a little trait here, Natalie, because as you've already alluded to, a great many of the cast were revoiced. But coming on the podcast, we saw a bit of an opportunity, didn't we?
Yes.
And you thought it would be rather fun to revoice Officer Chloe Vincent.
She deserved it. I think she was... Yeah, her voice was just not right. It was a helium Chloe Vincent.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that is way too high, that voice. So, we had a bit of a play.
We had a bit of a play. This is an exclusive to the Gerry Anderson Podcast, the first ever screening of Chloe Vincent as she's meant to be heard.
Okay.
Let's watch this.
Oh, no.
There she is in all her glory.
So funny. The club.
This is considered a classic episode by many fans.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, there she goes. Here you are. The death look.
Yes, I'm very good at that. No acting required.
Oh my god. I don't remember them.
Donna.
You're up, Donna.
I'll catch you later.
So silly, isn't it?
Funny. So funny.
A really subtle villain dressed in black with a big collar up to
Going
his...
through the red curtain.
Yeah.
Can I help you? Please, hold it right there. I said freeze. Now put your hands up where I can see them.
You're scared of me, aren't you?
Walker, I've got him.
I've got him.
Walker, where the hell are you?
Rubbish shot. Oh.
Damn it.
Out of my way, police! Move! Move, police!
Oh, he was so nice.
Yeah.
Rolf Saxon.
That's it.
You keep following me around, don't you?
This is the classic shot.
It's all over.
What happened? What happened in those
over.
intervening seconds?
Oh, he was so sweet.
Oh,
Another one down.
Yeah. I mean, it's tense, isn't it? Isn't it?
I think would you think it was better?
Well, for my money, I'd watch a whole series of you with your own voice.
Prequel.
So now you did it in your own, British accent, I'm guessing? Do you remember? And you were revoiced American,
Bit
or?
foggy.
Yeah.
I think it was my own voice.
Yeah.
I don't remember that music either in the club.
That
Do
was,
you?
that may well have been
That was
afterwards.
added on.
I do remember a lot of silent dancing.
There was definitely. Now you've said it. There wasn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There was some guy in there, and I thought, do you remember Grant Santino?
No.
He was some disco dance champion. I'm sure that's him on the podium. I
possibly.
don't know. I just saw that and thought, I'm sure that
He
was
looks
Grant.
familiar. How
He's
strange.
familiar.
Rolf Saxon, you mentioned, who I've been in touch with actually about coming onto the podcast. I thought it would be great to have the three of us here today, but he's in the US now. And,
Doing what's that very famous?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, does come to the UK occasionally, so it could still happen.
You know what? I think we should speak to him.
Does
A prequel with him, Walker and Vincent. Please make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So they were obviously some sort of
There
partnership.
was a good connection.
Absolutely
and because
right.
later on, doesn't it say about training school?
She was at the same. So Chloe Vincent was at the same academy. as Simone Jane Castle, the
Yeah.
lead human female. Yeah, that's right.
There's a whole thing there.
Does it feel like yesterday watching that back?
Yes.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really strange.
It's very odd.
I can. I recall the mirror scene.
Yeah.
I can remember that because that looks pretty good, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like that.
Yeah.
There were just a layer of mirrors,
Yeah.
and then it was taken shot by shot.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The magic of TV.
So let's think about. So you knew about Gerry Anderson then prior to your audition.
Yes.
Were you sort of aware of the legacy of being part of a new Gerry Anderson program? How did that feel?
Really, like this is going up. She
Yeah.
dies within 4 seconds.
Yeah, but hey.
But doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gerry Anderson.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have any memories at all of the sort of the couple of days or so that you spent at Pinewood?
I do remember the costume department. That was really exciting, being
Oh.
shown through all the costumes. They were hanging from everywhere, and it was like the movies. You know,
Yes.
you're being shown round. It was
You were
and
a vision in pink, weren't you?
I was a vision in pink, and the feathers were, but they kept getting stuck on my lipstick,
Yeah.
which is why they removed the headdress when I was lying in the body bag.
Oh, okay.
Because if someone walked past, it would attach.
Yeah.
Which was very difficult to try and be dead with
Yeah.
a piece of feather stuck to you, tickling your nose. I remember that. I also remember there was it was probably to do with the American money side of stuff. I'm not too sure, but I remember Ted Shackleton in the makeup department. I remember going a bit weird around him. Because,
Yes. Well, did you know him from Knots Landing, I did?
It was that, wasn't
Dallas
it?
Dallas spin-off.
He was and handsome as. And Mariam Darbo, she was... Had she been a Bond girl then? She had, hadn't she?
Yes.
So I remember thinking, gosh, it's those two. And I walked past them, but there was an air of... They weren't happy.
Right.
They were discussing something. So it could have been all to do with the redubbing side of stuff.
Interesting.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But Chloe had her finger on the pulse.
Yes.
She knew something was going to happen.
That is interesting. So you joined us, I think that episode was just over halfway through, episode 14 of 24.
Right.
I think. So
could have been a bit of a...
And also, that was about the time that I remember it being quite tense, because there were moments throughout that year when it looked like the finances weren't going to be in place to complete the rest of the series.
Right.
So there were moments where it all was rather tense.
I felt it. I could definitely feel that.
Yeah.
And that they weren't happy.
Yeah. And do you remember watching the show as your episode, for example, or other episodes when it started to appear on Sky One first and then the BBC?
I remember, because now you could just stream stuff, couldn't you, and play it back. But no, I think I missed it. I must have... that year was quite a good year, 95.
Right.
It was a good wine that year.
Good wine.
I was being booked all over the place.
Yeah.
No, it was, there was sitcom, there was... Men Behaving Badly. I remember going off and doing commercials. There was a film with Pierce Brosnan.
Right.
He was just about to be
Pre-Bond,
Bond.
amazing.
No, it was a good year. So I didn't see it. And I think there may have been a video, because it was VHS.
Yes.
Probably. It was... I think my mum even recorded it or something.
Yeah. Right.
But I remember I wasn't too happy seeing not my voice.
No. Now, it's sort of stipulated in just about every contract I've ever signed that they do have the right to revoice you, but you never think it's an actual
going
possibility.
to. And if they'd said, will you do an American accent? Hey, hello.
Now, my wife Charlotte, who worked on the series, has a theory as to why this all happened, and she does actually blame Idris Elba.
Oh.
Well, she has a theory that back in those days, the early 90s, when the American producers saw a black actor with an English accent, they couldn't cope.
They couldn't cope.
They couldn't
didn't
deal
think
with that.
he would...
Yeah.
How ridiculous.
So that started, in her opinion, the whole snowballing effect, whereby you ended up with people doing, not even being asked to do an American accent, being dubbed into American.
And also maybe time, think about it, with the, if they didn't know the end product while they were making it, they probably, there was, that's what you could sense. You could sense people weren't really happy.
It was a strange...
But 24 episodes, I thought it was more, actually.
Ah, right.
24.
Yeah. So
45 minutes.
Yeah. So it's about 2.5 weeks per episode or so.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Back in those days when you had the luxury of time.
The time.
And rehearsal. Did you have any rehearsal? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember having a bit of rehearsal. Sidney Hayes.
Yes, the director.
Yeah, because I went on to do CI5 Professionals. I think he went on to do that after.
Yeah, okay, great.
So I remember meeting him. Yeah, we had time.
Yeah.
We had a bit of time on the podium.
Yeah, that's right.
But you
The
don't
podium.
have a rehearsal as such. I mean, a short rehearsal, and then it's bang, you're in.
Yeah. That's right.
The technicals in a show like this are huge, so it's all post-production, and that's where the money is.
So you mentioned 95 was a good year. Let's have a look at what you were up to back in the day, shall we? Take a look at this.
Oh, no.
How do you keep up? I mean, computers seem to be obsolete by the time they hit the market.
What? Bill Gates once said that if cars had developed so fast, you'd be able to buy one.
Eating and acting.
Cost $25. Mind you, what he didn't say was that if you wanted to turn your headlights on, you got a message through telling you to turn the radio off first.
I don't get it.
Can I let you into a secret?
Oh, Diane Parrish.
When I said before that I was sorry that I hit you, I didn't mean it. You deserve that slap.
I did.
Did you?
I did.
That's okay.
Loved her.
I didn't mean it either.
We laughed a lot.
Really?
Suzanne, hi.
Was that Doctors or Holby? One of the
Yeah, I
Doctors.
think it's... or Casualty?
Casualty.
Yeah.
Holby. I think it's Holby.
Is it Holby?
Suzanne,
Billy, what is this?
who's the father of this baby?
It is Billy's.
I'm
Her
if-
partners. You're partners. Is that what he calls you?
Suzanne.
Uh-oh.
Naughty boy.
What's going on with you and your partner, Billy?
I remember this.
From me. Please, you should get off me.
Billy, who is she?
His wife.
Oh. I mean, the drama you've been through.
Oh, I've been through so much in my life.
So, if I may say, a kind of a typical jobbing actor, picking up work here, there, everywhere, as you say, commercials and sitcoms and dramas and the soaps and all of that.
They were good. The 90s were good.
Yeah. And what do you put that down to? Is it just luck and timing and right place, right time?
I just think the 90s were a good time. A lot was being made.
Yeah.
And we had the opportunity to meet casting directors in the room.
Yeah.
So it would go through the real casting process
Yes.
that we got used to.
Yeah.
You know, you would be considered, you would be asked to come in. I know I'm going to say that word, self-tape.
Yeah.
It's growing on me now.
Okay.
I'm getting the hang
getting
of
to grips with it, yes, in the new
But I
world.
do feel it gets thrown into the space precinct ethos, or you don't know where they go once you've spent all that time doing it. So I just think it was a level of real communication. You could go in and speak and be directed.
Yeah, and actually build something of a relationship with the people in the room. So if you didn't get this particular role, they might see
They
you
remembered
2
you for
weeks later
something,
for something
else. And it was, you were in and out of Soho.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
right.
in a good way.
Yeah, well, quite. Well, let's hope so. Yeah, that's right. Now we'll talk about the bill next week.
Okay.
But I know that was a big part of your life for a while. 190 odd episodes, I think.
No.
So over how long? Was that a couple of years or so?
No,
Was it every night?
coming up for 5 years by the end. Yeah.
That's
I know.
extraordinary. Yeah.
It was a great time. So the 90s into the bill, the beginning of 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Great. As I say, we'll talk more about that next week. But for now, you'll be delighted to hear. Well, firstly, you'll be delighted to see our Space 1999 lunchbox.
Love that box. My boy's got the Thunderbirds one.
The Queen of
Barbara
Space.
Bain.
There she is, as you've so
I
nicely put.
loved her.
And in this box, we have lots of questions from our viewers and listeners. So let's do some this week and some next week.
Okay.
So if you reach inside there and just take 3 or 4.
Might have to move that slightly.
Okay.
Okay. All of them?
Take 3 or 4 for now, and then we'll do 3 or 4 next week.
Okay. There we go.
Perfect.
3.
Great.
John Reader, thank you. Hi, Natalie. If you were offered another part in the series later on, would you have taken it?
Oh,
a straight yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
yes.
interesting.
Gerry Anderson.
What would you like to come back as, another police officer or an alien? Or how would you be under all the prosthetic mask work, do you think?
Might find that a bit tricky.
Yeah.
I think, just NYPD up in the sky would just be the best job, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be right, wouldn't it?
I think maybe Chloe's cousin.
Yes. Well, they do a lot of that in Doctor Who, don't they? Bringing back the same actor, but saying they're a cousin or a sister or so on.
We could do that. So I'll go with that one, John. And maybe, if there was the prequel, obviously, Chloe would be back.
Happen. I like that.
Write it.
I do like it.
Nicole Hicks. What are the differences between playing a guest part in one episode of something like Space Precinct and playing a regular part in a long-running series like The Bill? Good question, Nicole.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to make the most of something. You know, you've got a few lines, maybe 2 or 3 scenes, if you're lucky. So you've really got to play the backstory and work that out. So it's joining the dots, isn't it? It's trying to have like with Chloe, NYPD, she's got that relationship with Walker. So got to make the most of that. So you've got just a few lines with Chloe to make that sound real. Yeah. So it is harder, but I really like it. That's the challenge.
It's tempting to think, actually, the inverse might be true, that if you have a very few lines, then actually it's going to be easier. But in many ways, it's more difficult, isn't it?
It's more difficult to make that real.
That's right.
So that is, I think if you can... I mean, most of the early parts of our careers are all about that. Yeah. So it's jumping in and finding the character and making it alive and real, and not just like the few lines you've got.
Now, maybe we should... Okay, I'll talk about this now. So then coming to The Bill later, where you have that opportunity to work over 5 years...
Nearly
as
5
like a
years.
repertory company, almost. Same people.
The Bill was that. It was the rep theatre of TV.
And a character that you could grow into and explore. And did you have any input with the writers and so on about...
The writers picked up early on with me. I was really, really lucky. So they liked writing for Debbie McAllister.
Yeah.
Did you do the bill?
Do you know, I think I auditioned about 4 or 5 times. Never happened for me.
Can't believe it.
One director after my audition said, "You're a bit Radio 4 for the bill." No. Take that how you will.
I could see you on the streets of
Yeah,
Sunny
too late
Hill.
now.
You could be
Ain't gonna
in
happen.
that door lurking around.
With my yellow contact lenses and my false teeth and my bald head and my collar with the...
Oh, I would have nicked you.
Yeah.
Jeff Cousins.
Oh, yes.
Jeff Cousins, thank you. You're known for your TV work, but your website says you recently toured in The Merchant of Venice.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Cousins, like it.
Uh-huh.
Someone's actually looked at
Someone's
my
looked
website.
at your website. Great.
Would you like to do more stage work? Funny enough, I'm in a Play and a Pint this weekend.
A Play and a Pint, I
Get
know
down
that.
to the Rock Inn pub, but you won't because this will have already gone out.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah, I love a bit of theatre.
What did you play in Merchant of Venice?
I played the merchant, which is never
How
usually
amazing.
the woman's
Great.
part. So that was a really nice take on things.
Yeah.
So me and Shylock, who was Ashley Gunstop, who was
Right.
in the bill.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that was good. And I'm also playing... No, that's later on. I won't go there. But
Okay.
yeah, I love stage work.
So what are the differences then between working on screen and working on a stage?
Oh, it's a really good question, isn't it?
That's why I asked it.
Yeah, that's why you're good at it.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Right. So right now I'm learning a script, and each time we meet in rehearsal, there's another layer. So you do get that extra time to play, whereas TV, thrown the script, you're in there, bang. Luckily, when you know the character, it's pretty easy. It's easy to do the rewrites quickly because you know the character. Whereas, yeah, it's a different craft, I do believe.
Yes, and what's that experience like being on the stage in front of a live audience as opposed to performing in front of a camera? Is that any different?
Yeah, it is different because The Merchant of Venice, we had lots of school groups in.
Aha.
A lot of
Good luck.
rustling of paper and the phones.
Plow on, yeah.
People are on their phones in the theatre.
And they don't realise that they're uplit
so
by... You can see their faces in the
yeah,
audience.
so you've got all of that to go through. There's no cuts.
Yeah.
You've just got to get through to the end. And then there's moments where you might completely dry.
Yeah.
It's happened to me.
Sure, yeah.
And that's shockingly scary, but you've got usually a lovely cast helping you out. So, yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
It's seat of your pants.
Yeah, really is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for now, Natalie. Will you come back again next week, keeping my fingers crossed, to answer some more questions about viewers, have a look at some
If
other
I can
clips?
pick up the gun,
Oh,
yes.
no, please don't. See you next week. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks, Natalie.
Thank you. The taunt. Nightmares. Oh, no. That is you.
Oh, there we go.
Really
All right, that's
scary.
enough. Now,
The hands. I knew it was you.
Natalie Roles, welcome back to the Gerry Anderson Podcast.
Thank you for having me back.
A little blast of what I consider to be your theme tune.
Yeah.
Why not?
Chloe Vincent's theme tune. I love it.
Do you remember at the beginning of the classic episode, Predator and Prey, having to... I think what they used to do was, because you were dancing on the podium, they would play a little bit of that music to make sure that everyone was swaying in the right rhythm.
And then
they would
cut.
it.
And then you just hear the feet
because
tapping away.
you had to carry on.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's a memory I've
That's
forgotten.
so weird. So you had a whole room of people. There must have been, 30 or 40 extras just doing this.
Silent disco.
Yes, silent disco.
Before the time.
Yeah.
That
Typical
was
Gerry
it.
Anderson, you see, ahead of the
He
times.
was ahead of the time.
That's right.
He was ahead of the curve.
Exactly. Now, you're known to us in the Gerry Anderson world, of course, as Chloe Vincent from Predator and Prey. Space Precinct celebrating its 30th anniversary.
Insane.
Is it nice to be part of a little niche of a corner of the sci-fi universe that people still watch and appreciate?
Absolutely. That's like an honour. Sci-fi world.
And do you get it from anything else? Obviously, your time on the bill that we'll talk about this week. Do you get many people recognising you from that still?
Do people recognise
Yeah.
me? Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now, what's that like?
Mostly okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
People do get confused, which I find really funny, that they think that you really are that person.
Yes.
So, yeah, a few little supermarket trolley bashes, excuse me, I know who you are,
Right.
and move out the way sort of thing.
Odd.
But mostly, the weirdest one was I was in Sri Lanka in the tea gardens. If anyone's done that little tour up in the tea gardens, have you done it?
Yes.
And you're sitting there going, "This is incredible." And someone recognised me, and I was just like, "This is bizarre in Sri Lanka."
Yeah, it is funny that people thinking you are
that
someone
character.
else or that character. I once worked with. Do you remember Grange Hill in the 70s? Do you remember Bullet Baxter? He was the PE teacher. Michael Cronin was the actor's name. And I once worked with him, and he said people would always mistake him for their PE teacher.
See?
They would say, "Oh, Mr. Baxter, yeah, you taught me PE at school."
Yeah, there's a...
and then he'd have to have the whole conversation. No, I played a PE teacher in Grange Hill. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, but then other people, a little bit like me, like when I saw Ted Shackleton in the makeup chair and you go a little bit wobbly.
Yes.
People are like that as well, which
Yes.
is really, really sweet. Yeah. No, thank you.
So let's talk about the bill then, shall we? A big part of your career, and how did that come about? Do you remember the early days, auditions, scripts coming through the door and so on?
Yeah, I was... I think I'd done 2 previous guest artists. A few years prior.
Yeah.
So to go back and be asked to play a regular was, it was an honour.
Yeah.
I think we're all just so grateful, aren't we, that
I
someone
know, it's
wants you
terrible,
for a
isn't it? Absolutely.
It's like, oh, thank you.
Especially if it's a long job. It's like...
Yeah, and you never know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
So the fact the writers, they really enjoyed writing a manipulative policewoman.
Yeah.
So maybe Chloe would have been a much nicer person.
Yeah, maybe. We'll never know.
We will never know.
So how long was your initial period set to be on the bill? Do you remember? Did you?
I think it's every 6 months they renew, so you could be out.
Yeah,
so
right.
Yeah.
And
so mostly it was, it was an ongoing work. It was ongoing work, but like you said before, it's like rep.
Yes.
There's a steady flow of people in and out, so the respect goes to all the visiting roles because they're the ones that are on the words.
Yes.
They've not just done a night shoot or whatever. So, there's a big camaraderie around that.
Did you find it? Well, I sort of played regular roles and things, and it's quite nice when the shoe is on the other foot. And you're welcoming guest actors in for the week, and you're there next week or the week after, the week after, the week after. That's quite a privileged position, isn't it?
No, it's a really, it was a great show to be part of, as was, I'm sure, for you, being in this show as a regular.
I don't like to talk about it, but
you should talk about it.
I should talk about it more, you're right.
I'll interview you next time.
Great. Okay, we've spoken enough about the bill. Let's have a quick look at you in action, shall we?
You're late.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Childminder's car wouldn't start.
No, I mean you're late.
Yeah. Sorry, Gov. I had to stop off at the elbow and brief Susie on the way.
We're working on this case together. You're supposed to keep me informed.
I said I'm sorry, Gov.
Have a word in my office, Debbie.
I wonder what just happened there. Oh, Jack Meadows.
Look, I think we should talk about last night.
Yeah, last night.
What happened between us? I need to know if there's a problem.
Why should there be a problem? Because I asked you to leave afterwards. It's only because Andrew was playing up.
So you don't think it was a mistake?
No.
Good.
The drama, honestly. I've never known anything like
minx,
it.
Wasn't she?
Wow.
What a minx.
I think that might have been your last episode.
I recognised the shirt, and I recognised that being, and the leather jacket being the last, drive away into the sunset moment and raising my kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
how did you cope with that? I mean, how does that feel, shooting those final scenes?
Mixed bag. I was really tired. I should have asked for a sabbatical. In hindsight, but hey, that's life, isn't it? It was nearly 5 years, and you only have, it was relentless. I loved it, but I was also weirdly, I wanted a kid as well. You can't do those things when you're, 9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a strange one because it was sad, and you make so many friends for life in a job like that. You know, you have a connection. Like we had a connection on Space Precinct.
Very briefly, in case my wife is watching, and it was contractual.
It was.
What? Now, here's a deep question. Did you learn anything about yourself in those 5 years as an actor or as a person? About, I don't know, resilience or stamina or...
Yeah, it's a pretty grueling timetable schedule. So, yeah, I think you feel like you can take on the world after something like that, because it is. You're in a bubble, a great bubble.
Yeah.
And you want the next bubble.
Yeah.
And part of you feels that you're ready to jump ship and find that next big, long-running...
Yes, because although the work must be amazing, of course, to have that long period of work, it's also quite constraining in terms of you as an actor and developing as an actor and having other experiences, isn't it?
I did feel that it was time. Again, she had a great run, Debbie.
Yeah.
And luckily, lots of people loved her. So, yeah, it was such a great experience.
But... I mean, Natalie, imagine being part of a show decades ago and then decades later making a podcast about it. That'd be a crazy idea, wouldn't it? Let's say, for example, I was in a Gerry Anderson show, ended up on the Gerry Anderson podcast. Let's say you were in The Bill and ended up making The Bill podcast.
I wonder where this is going.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? But you've done just that. Tell us about the podcast and how that came about. Whose idea was it and how does that work?
Well, the producer, Mr. Oliver Crocker, I met him at one of the fan reunions.
Right.
So I met him there, and then I went on as a guest.
Yeah.
And then someone else... Yeah, it just evolved into that. So it was a really lovely way to reconnect with like we're doing, reconnecting and having a memory for what you've done. And people have past and present moved on to, it's... Yeah. They're not here anymore. Remembering them. So iconic work, people, and just such a part of history like this was. You know, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So reliving the historical side of it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's gone forever, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's momentary, it's gone.
We're so lucky we can do this.
Yeah.
Because you look back at this time when this, how far we've come. And we're keeping the fans happy too.
Well, we're trying our best. It's true. I want to listen to a clip of the Bill podcast, so may we?
Absolutely.
Let's have a little drop into this.
Where are you going? It's time to meet the governor. You are listening to the Bill podcast with me, Natalie Roles.
There she is.
It's really good, and it looks great. It's really well directed. The acting's really, really good. And people keep telling me how good it is.
It was brilliant. And someone, I think it was Pal Aaron that I spoke to recently, like when you look back at it now, like you've just said, you look at it now and it doesn't really age. It's like it's so current in the way it was shot, in the way it was put together as a show, and that's all down to you.
We transformed the look of it. I mean, the story about we transformed the look of it. And obviously, we painted the sets. They were, as you know, all grey. So we painted them different colours. But also, we got this DOP in and said to him, like, we'll give you 6 months to work out, look at the bill. And he came on day 2 and said, you don't need me for 6 months. There's this thing called colour saturation, which now I know about, and then I didn't. And he said, there's like the maximum realised and the minimum. I said, don't tell me. We're on the minimum, aren't we? He said, yeah. I said, put it on the maximum. So then we did this tape where we had you guys in some scenes in front of the new painted sets with the colour saturation turned up and showed it to ITV, who thought we spent a fortune.
Interesting, because the bill went through several kind of iterations, didn't it? Several different versions, really. Started as a sort of a 1 hour, quite a dark drama, I remember, in the early days, and then transformed it a couple of times into other things.
It manoeuvred around so many bends and twists, and whoever was brought in to... it was ratings at the end of the day. That's what it was about.
Yeah.
So they had to keep the audience in the story and not be swayed. I mean, he was not liked by many people, but I think once hearing him and actually hearing what he did do, some people are on the fence still.
Okay.
But it was a a different era.
Yeah.
You had to change with the times. I was brought in in the Michael Chapman era, and then he came in, Paul, and just caused the fire, and
I see.
Bang, we were off into his time.
Yeah.
But how wonderful is that? Like, here, we're sat here talking about this. You know, it was a great opportunity for him to do what he was doing at his point in his career, and for us to be part of that. So, yeah.
Do you like looking back, as we're doing today and as you do on the podcast?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Looking back from the position you're in now is quite interesting, isn't it? To see, how far you've come and what you've achieved in those intervening years.
Yeah, it's nice, actually.
Yeah.
I think we're really lucky as actors, because you do see, like, I look 11.
Bless.
No,
I know.
we look really
I
old,
know.
don't
Well,
we?
I didn't look particularly honest in my part, but interestingly, because I was made up, obviously, in all that old age makeup. It'd be interesting to see if I do look that old, when I'm at 90, if I look like him.
I really hope not.
But I hope not too. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But just going back to your mask, sorry. Your mask was, how difficult that must have been, and I'm, in awe of that. I remember watching Planet of the Apes. When you look back and go, how did they do those things?
Yes, right.
You didn't have the lines, but you still had to.
Yeah.
Create an emotion, and you even did that with the mouth thing when you at the end. You see.
Do you know how I did that? Because I'm a genius.
You are.
I'm a bona fide acting genius.
Clever.
Yeah.
What have we got here?
More questions from our lunchbox.
Johnson.
Aha.
Pete Johnson, thank you. You played DS Debbie McAllister in The Bill, and now present a podcast all about it.
Well, there we go. That's a very timely question.
It was so timely.
Yes.
Is it fun reliving old memories? That's
exactly
what we
I just
said.
asked you.
Yes, is the answer to that, because if we didn't have these moments, I would never remember.
Do you find it easy to find guests to come and talk with you on the podcast?
There's so many people
there
to
must
speak
be.
to.
Yeah.
Because just going behind the scenes, there was an art director that I've just done a chat with, sitting in the gardens on a summer's day, and just having a really lovely moment of, what she did as an art director. Most people don't know.
Absolutely.
That handing me or someone something, or creating an atmosphere behind, like you've done here.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a job.
Yeah.
People get paid for that. So. And there was something I wanted to do, like my son's growing up and they've got no idea what they want to do. So these are educational as well. So that's important.
Absolutely right, yeah.
Isn't it?
That's good, yeah.
Neil Owen, thank you. Hi, Natalie. Do you prefer filming or podcasting? Oh, it's a good question.
So I'm guessing when you podcast, you do that from home? You're sort of dialing into people, or
yes, we do all of that. We dial in. That all came out after COVID, didn't it? So it gave us something to do.
It did. That's right.
As well as cooking endlessly.
Yes.
And I didn't turn into a podcaster about food.
Right.
I prefer filming, I think. I don't know. They're all parts of creativity. If my agent's watching, I would like some more filming work, please. No, they're in their own way. They're interesting. So, good question.
Yeah, good answer.
Thank you. Rebecca Barden, what's been a career highlight, lowlight? Oh dear.
Highlight and lowlight.
This is a highlight.
Well, that's
Gerry
very kind of you to
Anderson,
say.
come on.
You don't have to say Space Precinct, but what has been the highlight?
What's the highlight?
I mean, would it be that long stretch on the bill, or would it be a certain
so many
week shooting a
highlights.
commercial somewhere lovely, or would it be touring, or
a highlight?
Yeah.
You know, when you get one of those jobs that take you off to... I didn't ever go to the Caribbean, but Mallorca was pretty good.
That's all right.
A week.
Lovely.
5 days by the pool, and then 2 days filming. That was a bit of a highlight.
Great.
Low light, being cut.
Being cut. We've all been there. Ah, well, yes, I see.
After 4 seconds.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, being dubbed on Space Precinct. Steve Bushell.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Natalie. You certainly have had a lot of roles. Like the pun.
I see what you did there.
Pun.
I bet that's the first time you've heard that.
Did you know your talents would only be needed for one episode, but at least you got to play alongside a legendary actor? Was that you?
I have no idea who he means.
Do you know what? It was a great time, and I'm glad we've revisited because you don't often remember these things. The 90s was a haze.
I know.
In so many ways.
Yeah, that's right. It really
hey,
was.
that rhymed.
It's very clever. You should be a poet as well as a podcaster, not an actor.
Yeah, no, it was... I think we're really lucky. We got good jobs. Haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. What have you got coming up? Anything you can tell us about that you're working on currently or have got coming up in the near future?
I've got to dash, actually.
Right.
I'm rehearsing a play.
Are you now?
It's actually been written. It's a comedy sitcom.
Yeah.
And we're hearing it out loud for the first time with an audience.
Great.
Gareth Strachan. He's good.
Okay.
Really very nice. So if we can film that as a pilot, you never know, that might happen.
Brilliant.
And I'm also filming with Greg Donaldson. I don't know if anyone knows that name. Fellow Bill actor, but he was pre my time. I used to fancy him.
Okay.
Anyway, we're filming a short film next week.
Ah, great.
God, I hope he doesn't see this before then. He won't, will he?
Not before next week, no.
That was really
But I'll
funny.
make sure that I email him and let him know when it goes live.
That's nice. So it's nice stuff. And audio work. I love the audio work. So bits and bobs coming in on that as well. So
Great. Okay.
It's nice times. It would be nice to have a repeat of 95 when it was ping, pang, bong, bang, doing this, doing that. And Barbara, I'm looking at your beautiful face. She was iconic.
Yeah.
She made, I mean, she had a quality about her. She had that film star thing.
Absolutely.
Didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
She was,
Both
she
of
was
them.
one of my top ladies.
Yeah, I can imagine. And finally, where can we find you on social media? Do you do any of that? Any Xing or Facebooking
You're
or
good
Instagramming?
at this, aren't you?
Well,
if I could remember, I think it's Natalie Roles Act on
It is
X.
indeed, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm not too sure.
Well, okay, but there's one to be going on
You
with.
can go with that one, and also on Instagram, real Natalie Roles
Well done.
on Instagram.
Great.
I think they're the only two I really use. I think
do.
Facebook has become a friends and family, if anyone remembers friends and family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
Great.
So there you go.
Now, just before you leave, Natalie, I've had a crazy idea. How about you and me reenact the opening scenes to Predator and Prey outside in the corridor of the Boxy Hotel in Slough?
Can I shoot you?
Go
Can
on,
I
then.
kill you?
Come on.
Oh, it's you, Donner.
My shot, Richard.